Hi, I am Roberto, and now I want to talk about techniques and strategies to exert control over our own behavior. And in this case, I also don't want to talk about anything specific that I learned from behavioral science or any other source that I can place, but I want to talk about a technique that I have somehow shaped up in my mind, probably from multiple sources, and that I have used actively throughout my life, or at least in the last few years. And the name for this technique, I'm not even sure how to call it, but it is very simple and easy to understand, I think. And it's also, I'm quite sure, not very new, maybe to a lot of people. I call it like conversation with myself, or a self conversation, or however you want to name it. I think that's up to you, and that is valid. And it's literally what it says. It is, in my mind, some kind of meditation. I will even not be surprised that this is kind of like a formal recommendation by some philosophy or way of addressing meditation also. But for me, it is literally sitting down in silence, ideally, in a private setting, maybe in my room at the end of the night. That's how I used to do it most of the time. And just in complete darkness is possible, at least that's what worked for me. Start whispering, slowly talking to myself. And trust me, I'm a psychologist. I know how this sounds sometimes. It could also be many other things. But to me, it really worked. It has really worked that sometimes I just have to have that explicit moment when I'm just talking to myself as if I was in front of me, and just be honest, or just confront myself about something that's been happening, or just tell me things that I would like to hear, maybe I have not heard from somebody else or whatever. And this is, to me, to be honest, a very powerful strategy. It has many times helped me be at peace with myself. It has helped me make changes in my life. It has helped me accept mistakes that I have made. It's just that powerful. And of course, with that, I can say, I can make the note that, yeah, because it could be that powerful. I know it might be not that easy to engage for some people, but I will recommend that you try it. It doesn't have to be the most deepening conversation. It doesn't have to be a long conversation. You can just try it for a few minutes, for one night. It's up to you how you try it, but I would really recommend it. And like I said, maybe there are philosophies, or surely there are frameworks for self-improvement that recommend this, or show the value of having this unique moment with yourself. So as I said, just try it out. And I will be curious, because this is one of those techniques that I suspect many people do in one form or another. I know some people, for example, of course, we write diaries or do this kind of writing process, but I'm curious if somebody has actively had this kind of exercise where they are talking to themselves literally out loud. But it doesn't have to be through a speaker. It can just be so that you can hear yourself think and structure your thoughts. And I think it can be very powerful, like I said. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. I hope you try it. I will be eager to know how it goes. And remember, this is what self-primacy is about: sharing techniques or strategies to exert control over our own behavior. And by sharing, we can then get to learn some maybe new ones. We can try to practice them, and maybe eventually you can master the ones that are most beneficial to you. So if you want to help me promote this mindset, as you know, you can like this video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can follow me on my social media platforms. Thank you, and see you soon.